Well, I'm saying goodbye to a page in my history. This is my Honda Rebel 250, and I bought it when I got rid of my Goldwing because I was only riding 2 miles to work, and I couldn't see driving a Goldwing back and forth just 2 miles. And this got 70 miles to a gallon as opposed to 30. But I'm selling it today. The guy's coming over to pick it up, and saying goodbye to a small piece of my history. Hey folks, it's Greg. You're watching Greg's Country Cabin Outdoors. Hope you're having a great day. So I decided the best place for me this weekend is in the shack. The water's pretty much melted. A little bit way over there. But for the most part it's thawed. So I bummed up a knee at work. So I have to recuperate, and the shack's probably the safest place for me to do that because I don't have to go anywhere. I can stay right here for 2 days, keep my knee up, and see if I can't heal. So thought I'd do a little bit of fishing. My bobber's right out there, and who knows, maybe I'll catch something this weekend. I haven't caught anything for a long time. It's worth a try though. There it is, my first fish of the season. Wow, nice little bass. Gonna put him back. Okay, right over there is still ice on this lake, and then there's some more over there by the Lost Boys dock. I thought maybe it was moss because there's moss growing up over here pretty bad, but no, it's ice, and it's been 2 weeks of warm weather. Yes, it's been below freezing 4 or 5 days out of those 2 weeks, but this lake should be completely thawed. But nope, it's hanging on. Yep, got a little bluegill. Yeah, I think I got it. Another little one, but hey, it's a fish, you know. It's still a fish. Another bluegill. That ain't too bad. So they're moving in because they're getting in closer to shore. I'm only fishing about 6 foot deep, maybe 5. I was down 8 and I wasn't getting anything until I latched onto that bass, but it chased because that's what they do. They don't just pick something up off the bottom. So yeah, they're up about 6 foot. They're moving into the shallower water closer to the shore. The water's going to be warming up here real soon, so they'll be spawning in about a month. It'll be good fishing out here. He took Nope, it's still there. I'm going to put another one on there. I want something that's going to entice them. Oh, okay. The bait box is over here. There's one. Oh, that's not too bad. Not the biggest one I've ever caught here, but it would qualify as a keeper if I was fishing for survival. Well, it's stole my bait. Doggone. Mealworms are pretty lively. There's one. Yep, must have been a bass. The way he's swimming, it had to have been a bass. Not a very big one at that. But he spit it out, so he's free. He can grow up and be a big boy someday. Okay, time to eat. I got water here. You only need enough to get that food good and wet. That's about a half a pot there. So let's get the stove put together and fired up. Waiting on that. I do believe there's a beer in here with my name on it. Yes, there is. Good old Stag beer. Mountain House beef stew is my all-time favorite. And it says 2 servings. Well, I guess for some people it's 2 servings. For this person it's 1. So, I'll get that little oxygen thing out of there. Get that completely opened up. What I do is I take the time to spread the bottom out so that I've got a good full bottom. And that way, when I get ready to pour the water in, I bring it up to just above the top of the food and let it sit there and absorb the moisture for about 10 minutes, and then I can eat. So I've been doing some fishing. Got a bum leg, and it's a bad deal, but hey, life goes on. So I gotta keep on keeping on. Get a spoon out, mix that up good. Smells good already. Wow. Perfect. I'll seal that up and let it sit for about 10 minutes. See what time it is. 3:35. So 3:45 I should be able to eat. You see the clock right over there. So according to the clock on the wall, it's way past time to eat. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got inside. Oh yeah. That's what it looks like inside, and it is good. So I'm gonna sit back, enjoy my lunch, and I'll get back to you later. It's plenty hot. And the beer's plenty cold. So, it's just Saturday afternoon. I had a couple of brothers-in-law come by, visited for about half hour, 45 minutes. And they headed back home, so I came back down to the shack and decided to make myself some lunch. But yeah, it's 10 minutes till 4 now, so it might be 10 o'clock before I have supper. But as much food as there is in this packet, it's a pretty good lunch. So I've got pretzels and beer, and I got other food. I got plenty of survival food, so I'm good to go. Do some afternoon fishing. Well, I can get the fishing pole down, bait up a hook, and try again. Using mealworms because of what I happen to have available. I normally use earthworms, red worms, night crawlers, but this time of year the little mealworms seem to do a really good job. So this one's all baited up. Let's go outside and do some fishing. Well, I've got this Von Haas heater fan that goes on top of a wood stove. And it's one of those that generates its own heat, or electricity rather. The heat generates the electricity. So I've got this Buddy heater right here. And I saw a video on an ice fishing channel where a guy took it was a double bladed fan. It wasn't as big as this one, but it had two little blades, and he took a piece of a tomato steak and bent it and slid it into the base and then mounted it on this little heater. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to let this cool down because it got hot enough just hanging it. I was holding it over that heater to kick on. So I'm going to let it cool down so that I can handle it, and I'm going to see what I can do with that. Wow. Goes dark whenever I turn the video on. Before that you can see everything. Anyway, I wanted to show you these LED lights that I bought. These are solar powered, and I got two of them, and the solar panels are outside on the roof, but they seem to work really well. I turned them on about 15 minutes ago, and I'm just going to leave them on to see how long they hold out. I'm not worried about running out of light because I got another solar power, or another LED light directly under that one right there. So I'm not worried about running out of light tonight. But hey, it's a wait and see. Boy, I wish it wasn't that dark in here when I started videoing. Good morning. Had a couple of geese come by here early this morning, and they went on down towards the other end of the lake. So I'm in here making breakfast, and this is one of my favorite dehydrated breakfasts. Biscuits and gravy, Mountain House. Got the water boiling on the little BRS stove, so it won't be long. I'll be pouring some water in there, get down my Cooksa, make some coffee, and get this day started. Okay, so last night I decided to mount this Von Haas fan over my heater, and I tried reshaping an aluminum beer can, and that worked for a little while, but I turned the heater up on high and the aluminum began to melt down. So fortunately I was paying close attention when it was doing that. I started picking through some of the things I have here in the shack, and one of the things I have here in the shack is this fish scaler. So I took the aluminum out, put the fish scaler in there, and it worked perfectly all night long. So, and it's still working, as a matter of fact. But sometimes all you have to do is improvise, adapt, and overcome. So, I got 5 fish to clean, and then I'm going to head it home. So I'm going to end this video here. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Click that little bell icon to get notified whenever I put up a new video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Again, thanks for watching.